Long day today.
Quite a long day today, man.
Wait, I felt like it was like one of those long days, where the hours feel like 2 hours is an hour,
Oh, man, I know what you feel like.
Dude,
the spot where I'm working at
yes,
makes it feel like that, dude. So
last night when I went to visit you,
yeah,
I was like, chinga, I should have been already in bed, getting that extra sleep.
Yeah.
But nah, let me go with Aaron and let's go fucking chill till fucking 2 in the morning, casi, Pero here we are again.
Here we are, yes.
We got some steps right to starting our episodes.
Yeah.
Today Raymond is not with us. Pero he sent us his blessing and he said we can touch the ball, right? I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he'll be fine with it.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna love this right here. Oh yeah.
I
Sí
think,
se siente algo, güey.
honestly, I think he's gonna hate that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna hate it. But have you ever felt it where like you could actually feel something like
Let's see.
right in the middle?
Because it would be the heat that accumulates because of that.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Did you know when I was little, I was afraid that if this shit breaks, like all the lightnings were gonna get all the people in the room.
Yeah, bro,
Wait.
don't let that imagination die, bro. Tell your kids what's going on with
Yes, güey. Y dije, güey, si este pedo se quiebra, güey, todos los que están en el cuarto se los va a llevar a la verga, güey.
Yeah, let them know.
Let them know. You gotta
bro.
let them know. Oh, we got Frankie the monkey over here with a Budweiser.
Is it a Budweiser?
Pinche chango alcohólico, güey. Ha tenido una semana muy festa y changuito, güey.
He's been here with you this whole time, bro.
I'm trying to bring him back in the good pad, though. Talking of pads, güey. Have you ever heard of a pad with 4 ways? Some Crossroads?
Yes, I have.
Well, today, I think we're talking about... Well, what is it exactly? Is it like the Crossroads? Because people are going to think we're going to talk about Bone Thugs and Harmony. Crossroads?
We might talk about Bone Thugs, man.
A pact with the devil? What is it, güey?
Well, today's conversation will be mostly about, let's say, 2 deals, I guess. Which would be the deal between Robert Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's a good one.
A deal that I had read about between the king of the Crossroads.
Yes.
A demon by the name of Mephistopheles.
Okay.
With a man named Faustus.
Okay. Now, talking of like deals and crossroads and all this, you said that there's demons that actually work around these areas, right?
Yes.
That their main purpose, is doing like this kind of deals on crossroads with people. Is that right?
Yeah, there are many demons and devils that make deals.
Okay.
In many ways, forms. Most crossroads demons end up being devils, and they collect souls.
Okay.
But most deals are made by, let's say, big demons, or the greater known demons. One would be Mephisto.
Okay.
As well as Azazel.
Okay.
When Azazel used to be an archangel.
Oh, okay.
So you have these beings known for making those deals. Most other demons would not be known by their names. They would be just known as devils, and they collect souls. Of course, it would come to using things like hellhounds and stuff like that,
Okay, yeah. Now, for the people, the people that get this like deals, can it be anyone? Or is there like a specific on who can get this type of deal,
Well, when it comes to it, a deal can be made with many forms of demons, man. But demons will always find a way to make your deals go sour.
Yeah.
When you make a crossroad deal, of course, they have to keep to their word.
Okay.
So everything that they promise you for your soul is what they're going to give you. Now, they promise you riches and all that, you'll get exactly that. Anybody can make a deal with a demon or a devil. But to make a deal with the actual crossroads demon, which would be Mephisto, would be very difficult. Mephisto doesn't look or try to corrupt most souls.
Okay.
What he does is that he'll wander around, and if he just happens to come by a person who's at the brink of corruption,
in need or something,
he will then appear.
Okay.
And from there, he'll make the deal.
Because look, I got this idea,
Yeah.
when it comes to like deals on the crossroads with the devil and all this,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen movies, where this happens. I've seen is it Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
You know Ghost Rider, he does his deal at the crossroads, right?
Yeah.
Que he wants to be like the greatest stuntman ever.
Yeah.
Pero ahí el diablo, the demon, in reality the deal is now you're gonna be pushed. In the movie, it's like your soul is gonna work for me. You're gonna be one of my riders.
Yeah.
Which, if you unbreak it in real life, it's like your soul belongs to me and I can do with you whatever I want. Es lo mismo, ¿verdad, güey?
Yeah.
Pero en la movie notas que este güey cuando agarra ese deal se la acaba de morir el papá, güey. O sea, anda bien jodido, anda deprimido, está de la chingada. Like, he's
He's at
living
the
like a
brink.
yes, way.
Yeah, he's at the brink.
And that's why I ask you, like, is it anyone that can get this type of deals? Or is it usually people, way, that I guess these demons know that no va a batallar en que digas que sí, güey. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yes.
Y no la vas a
those
pensar
exactly.
mucho porque you're on a rebound, güey. Basically, you're on a rebound, güey. Like, te están pescando en tu más abajo.
Yeah.
So they look for this stuff, huh?
No, yes, they do.
Damn, güey. There's a... ¿Dónde más vi eso, güey? A ver. Because I'm trying to remember, güey. I saw, like, I've seen it in series, like in a Supernatural, güey.
But look, yeah, Supernatural Crossroads demons come out, but
Yeah, güey.
the Crossroads demons there would...
They're girls, güey, and they kiss you and shit, güey.
Yeah, but
Like,
not
it's
really girls,
different.
bro, because it's any form of demon.
Yeah.
They're, you know, asexual. They don't have no gender.
Mhm.
Like, let's say Crowley. In the show, there's
Yeah.
one named Crowley.
Yes.
Crowley comes out making deals, and he kisses as well.
Yes.
But those deals end up coming with a price. After 10 years or so,
Your soul.
your soul belongs to them.
To them.
So it goes to them. Now, in there, you would end up seeing Azazel as well. Because in the beginning of Supernatural, Azazel's the demon with yellow eyes.
Oh, that's Azazel, the one with the
Yes,
yellow, the
that's
one they
Azazel.
call Yellow Eyes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
Azazel.
Okay.
He's a crossroad demon as well. He's a high-ranking one. He used to be an archangel.
Okay.
Now, back to Ghost Rider. When you're speaking about Ghost Rider, you know the son of the devil that comes out?
Yeah.
That's Mephisto.
Oh no shit! The one that goes to the bar and kills everyone.
That's Mephistopheles.
Oh, damn! Wait.
So you see, so these demons were portrayed in many movies, other movies as well,
Uh-huh.
because there are other crossroad demons in many other different movies. But many of those would just be, like I say, they're not real demons.
But do you think this is really like involved with like, let's say all this is happening right now, right, as we speak?
Yeah.
¿Crees que este tipo de cosas estuviera más envuelto como en gente famosa, güey?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you think like probably the ones that have done this shit are like the famous, you know, like celebrities and stuff like that they ask for this type of shit, güey.
There are many celebrities that have done deals with the devil, man.
Because I mean, we hear es que it's weird, güey. What like kind of like mind blows me over here is, so every time I see like Ghost Rider, what I've read of Robert Johnson or different things we have Crossroad Demons, way or the deal, you know, making the deal with.
Yes.
It's always the same answer. Like, you get whatever you want, but you got like 10 years, way. Like 10 solid years or 15 solid years, something like that. And then, boom, you're done. Like, the soul has to go to the devil, right?
Yeah.
What gets me is, like, in every part, like, everything that I've seen, it's always the same years, güey. Como, o sea, todos agarraron esta información de algo legalmente, legítimamente, que así es como trabaja, güey. Like, you make this pack and you get 10 to 15 years. And then you get what you said, the hellhounds, right?
Yeah.
So hellhounds, for those that don't know, are basically the dogs, demon dogs,
Yes,
that they come looking for
souls.
they come collect the soul for their master.
Yes.
Wow, way. That's crazy, way.
Oh, yes, it is, man. And there's a lot of crazy things.
How many celebrities? Well, not how many celebrities, because obviously we can't tell
Well, look,
this celebrity has done it.
I'll tell you this, man. We would never know what celebrity actually has done any
Done
packs
this
like
shit.
that. But what I can tell you is that there are already rituals being made on television and things like that that show us
Like that
they
video.
have already a pact with the devil.
The video I told you, way, the Justin Bieber, yummy, way. Watch the music video, way. It's kind of fucking weird, way.
I'm not gonna see that.
Hey, wait, I saw it, way, and I was like, wait, they made it seem like rich people are eating like little kids, way. I mean, that's what I kind of saw, way.
Dude, the thing is, that's what you might have seen in the video. I haven't seen the video, and I don't even want to see it.
You don't even want to see it,
But I'll tell you what I think about what you told me about that video.
yeah.
That right there would be where it shows the high class,
Uh-huh.
the rich people and everything, with children. Now,
Yeah.
what are they doing? In your eyes, they were eating the children.
Basically.
But in my eyes, they would just be predators.
Oh.
You see, it would be a difference. Because when you eat, you hunt.
Yeah.
From out there, you're watching them.
So you're a
scouting,
predator.
you're
Yeah, I get you.
Predators. Now, to me, he's revealing right there.
Yeah.
The predators of the industry. But that would be completely different stuff. Of
Very
course,
fucking
we wouldn't know if Justin Bieber made his pact or how his pact.
You think he
would
made a
be
pack, way? A crossroad pack?
Probably.
Going back to your story, way.
Yeah.
When did this start, way? Like,
This.
do you have like, I'm not asking you for the answer. Maybe you do have it.
Okay.
Pero cuando se originó, güey, este pedo, like this thing of the crossroad, you know,
You see,
making deals.
Deals with the devil have been like known for the longest time, man. To be honest,
I mean, that's I think the best way of corrupting souls for the devil, right? Güey?
See, one of the earliest deals that I would actually know of or see as a deal,
okay,
would be when Satan tries to convince Christ,
okay,
to be the king of the world, and he will give him all the kingdoms and everything if he just denounces God,
yeah,
and follows him. And Christ says no. To me, that's Satan, Lucifer, trying to give deals to him. So when it comes to knowledge of deals or the earliest deals with demons and stuff like that, that would be the earliest account that I would know of. But there are still a lot more before that, because there are a lot of people in the Bible that have come across many demons and have done many things like deals as well.
Yeah.
Now, Crossroads demons, like I said, they would just be known as devils. Many of them don't come with specific names. Many of them don't say names. And when it comes to any form of entity, they don't reveal themselves to you with their name. You either have to know who you're calling.
Because you're calling them, right?
Because you're calling them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you just get to a crossroads and they just appear. So from what I've heard, either you call them, which means you make a ritual.
Yes.
And there's like something that you gotta take to this crossroads in order for all this to like go down as well.
Yeah, and like there's also an entity by the name of Dune. Dune also does pacts.
Okay.
And creates contracts. Dune is a form of demon that tortures you. It's not like he likes appraisal. He'd rather say, well, fuck off.
Yeah.
Than come over here, do this, and I'll give you this. So, like, if you ask him for a favor, he'll grunt and be like that.
Yeah.
But he'll still do what he has to do to be able to honor his pact. Because all those demons, make sure they honor these pacts correctly. Now, Dune is also one of those crossroad demons I was talking about.
Like, from the demons you spoke about, the first one that you mentioned, what was his name? Mephisto.
Yeah.
When is, like the first sighting or the first time that they actually speak of this demon?
See, I think as Mephistopheles appears, back in Text with Solomon.
So it's been like centuries over centuries over centuries.
Yes, dude.
It's been a long ass time.
Oh, yes.
Imagine, you got demons doing deals, from back in time, till right now, o sea, eso dices, how many people, if this is going on,
dude,
god damn, because it's like we always talk in every episode, there's always people missing in like the world, right?
Yeah.
What if sometimes the people missing in the world, we've blamed witches, we've blamed like everything we've spoken about, we've blamed for this missings,
Yeah.
But here we go with another topic, What if some of these people that are missing,
yeah,
are actually people, who made a deal? Y de repente, boom, 10 years, 15 years, like, si sabías que there's this thing, it's called, I think it's called the 27 group, or the 27 club.
Okay.
So the 27 club is a list of artists, who have passed away at age 27. One of the persons that passed away at age 27 was the guy from Nirvana. What was this guy's name? ¿Cómo se llama el de Nirvana, René? Kurt Cobain.
He shot himself, man.
He shot himself. Well, that's what the story says, right?
Yeah.
But he died at 27. This other girl, Amy Winehouse, right?
Yeah, Amy Winehouse as well.
She died at 27, And there's other artists, diferentes. No todos son igual de famosos, pero casi todos, they reach like a certain level of fame,
Yeah.
But they all died at 27, Exactly at 27. One of the first people on this list, is actually Robert Johnson, O sea, es donde empieza como que este theory, de que a lo mejor sí hay, como un diablo, una persona, un demonio, alguien que sí hace, tratos con gente, like, they do make these deals, Because it's like a big ass coincidence of how many are, and that's just talking about musicians.
But it's crazy because even with that, like Robert Johnson would be the evidence that we wouldn't know how long these deals are actually made for. Because his deal was made at on his age of 26.
Yeah.
And he died by the age of 27, man.
Wait, this happened in 1933, This is when this took place. So yeah, you're already talking about years back, wait.
And imagine that, bro. In 1 year, he became famous like that, bro. And then he died.
Es que look, if you get into his story, way,
yeah,
it is kind of like está cabrón, pero mira, that's what we already spoke about, how tienes que tener como que un punto en tu vida, güey, donde te estás quebrando para agarrar este tipo de tratos, right?
Yes, sir.
No, let's talk about Robert Johnson, wey.
Go ahead.
Robert Johnson, way, he was born in Hazelhurst, Mississippi, way.
Yeah.
And he's born only child, way, con su mamá, and they're in a community of black folks, way. Now, take in mind, way, that in this times, way, ellos vivían, way, en una parte que le llaman Delta, Mississippi, or the Delta. That's what the people out there call it, way.
Okay.
The Delta, way, it's like a region, a section, way, that covers almost 5 states, way. It covers Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, and Alabama. Like, it covers the middle of them. It's like a circle, way. So all that property in between, way, all those states, way, era donde más se daba el plantation de cotton, way. Like the best cotton, way, was in that section.
Okay.
So back like in the 1800s, way, that section was overpopulated with like African Americans, way, black people, way. Pero of course, way, the farmers, the owners were white folks, way. Y había mucho esclavo, way. A lot of slaves, way. So mucha gente, way, ya cuando cambiaron y pasaron los años, muchos esclavos, güey, que se hicieron ya propios dueños, güey. They stayed with their lands, güey. Some keep their land donde trabajaban y eso. So hace esto que es Delta, güey. Y según in the US, güey, they call it like, that's the original, like, southern country, güey. Like, when they say southern people,
southern.
Like, this is where it started, like in the Delta. That's how they call it. So Robert Johnson, güey, he's born in the Delta. But when Robert Johnson was born, güey, there was chingos, güey, like chingos of lynching going on, güey. Yeah. Andaban los grupos de KKK, güey, just like fucking killing anyone. O sea, los tenían de slaves, güey, pero a la misma vez, like, si ellos miraban a alguien que era un negrito, güey, era de que, se me hace que me caes mal, y los colgaban, güey. So being like a black folk back in the days, yes, güey, you weren't safe, güey, like you could die any day, güey. Cualquier día te podían matar, güey.
Yeah.
So, el papá de Robert Johnson, his dad, güey, he was wealthy, güey. He was actually a wealthy man, güey. He had a company, güey. Like, tenía buen negocio.
Yeah.
Pero un día, güey, anda el pedo de que un lynch, güey, lo quiere matar, güey. Because they know he's a wealthy man and they were jealous of him, güey. So, ¿qué hace el papá? He just fucking leaves, güey. Y los deja, güey. Deja a Robert Johnson y a su mamá. Robert Johnson, he was probably like 6, güey. Y su papá, he just walked out on them, güey.
Damn, man.
So, this is how his life is starting, güey.
Yeah.
So in the Delta, way, there's like, back in the day, ahorita ya no, ¿verdad? Back in the day, there was like 15 to 18 towns, way, in total. Robert Johnson, way, su mamá, way, she met this guy, way, who he was what do they call them, way? I have the thing here, way. They were called sharecroppers. Sharecroppers, way, were people, way, que iban a estos farms, way, de gente güera.
Yeah.
Y les hacían trabajos en sus crops y ellos los dejaban quedarse como gratis sin renta, pero from all the cropping they're doing, they have to pay.
Of course.
So en verdad, güey, sometimes they would get like más in depth con el tiempo, con lo que estaba saliendo. So like they were like kind of abusing the. It was like slaves legally, güey. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah, it's still going on.
This man, güey, the man that the Robert Johnson, the mom knew, güey, he was a sharecropper. Pero pues se tenía que andar moviendo de lugar en lugar. So they actually lived, güey, in almost all the towns que había en el Delta section, güey.
Yeah.
So Robert Johnson va creciendo, güey. Y dicen que la mamá se casa con este señor. And there's stories that the guy would beat him up, güey.
Damn.
Yeah. He would beat up Robert Johnson because he didn't want to go out and work in the fields. Robert Johnson tenía el pensamiento de que, güey, pues, why work so much hours in the fields if you can, like, make maybe more money doing this? But back in those days, güey, like, if you were a black guy, güey, it was either the fields or nothing, güey. Like, that was the job, güey. Story goes on, güey. Robert Johnson se hace más grande, güey. He's around 19, 20, güey. And he starts playing the guitar, güey. Y este güey lo que hacía, güey, iba con los mismos güeyes que trabajaban en los fields, güey, with the people that were working there. And when they were like in their little lunch break, este güey pues tocaba la guitarra, güey. And he wasn't that good, güey.
He was terrible at
Yeah, he wasn't good, güey. Let's just say that, güey.
He was known to be terrible.
Yes, güey, the man wasn't good. Pero on the weekends, güey, this guy would go to like street corners, güey, in los towns, güey, like in the main parts of town, y tocaba en las corners, güey. Y hacía sus jalecillos. He would be making nickels and dimes, güey, back in the day, güey, literally, nickels and dimes, güey.
Yeah.
When he reached his age of 22, güey, he met a girl called Virginia, güey. He fell in love, güey.
Okay.
So él se casa, güey, con ella, and he starts working the fields, güey. And, pues, before you knew it, she was pregnant. And when she was almost 9 months pregnant, she tells Robert Johnson, you know what, I'm going to travel to this town to go have the labor with my grandma so she can help me out. Si quieres, keep on working y ya que esté cerca te vienes.
Yeah.
So ella se va, güey, y este güey se queda jalando. And sure enough, when time's almost near, güey, pues he packs his things, and his idea was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take advantage. On my way over there on the train, I'm going to take my guitar and los towns que me pare, I'm going to play. And he did that, güey. Y no, güey.
Okay.
No, o sea, como dices tú, güey, no le iba tan bien. Pa esto, güey, if you talk about the days he was playing the guitar, güey, almost all the black folks in those towns, they were Christians, güey. And they didn't like blues music. Because to them, güey, blues music, güey, it's like the devil's music, güey.
Yeah.
Tiene mucho voodoo, güey, en ellas, güey. Y estos güeyes tenían algo que se llama hoodoo, güey. Hoodoo es relativamente algo cerca como el voodoo, güey. But the hoodoo was created between the African Americans, güey. And it's a way of form of making a deal in Crossroads, güey. Fíjate, güey, lo que viene siendo, güey. So, hay canciones, güey, que hablan en el blues de hoodoo, güey.
Yes.
Que vienen siendo tratos con el diablo, tratos, cosas así, güey. Y también hoodoo viene siendo el poder que una mujer puede tener a un hombre, cosas así, güey.
Yeah.
So people didn't like blues back then. Like there was people that liked blues, and you had a lot of people that were against it because, you know, that's the devil's music. So, de cuenta que este güey se va en el train, güey, para visitar a la esposa, güey. Y en lo que se va parando en los towns y la chingada, llega ya al pueblo donde está la esposa. He arrives. And what happens? He gets there, güey, to the surprise that the wife had died in the ¿cómo se dice, güey? When she was delivering the baby, güey.
Oh, during deliverance, yes.
Yes, güey. She dies, güey. And you know what's the suckiest of everything, güey? Lo peor, güey.
What?
She's already dead and she's already been buried with the baby, güey. Y él llega a la casa de la familia, güey.
Yeah.
Receives the news, but the family, güey, instantly see he has a guitar in his hands, and they blame it on him, güey. They tell him it's his fault, that he was playing with the devil, que está haciendo la música del diablo, and because of that, that's why she died. He was 22, güey.
Man, damn.
He was 22, güey. Se lo llevó al alma, güey.
Yeah.
De que era su culpa y se va, güey. He doesn't go back to working in the fields, güey. Se queda, pues, traumado, güey. Como decimos, güey, para que hagas este deal, güey, you have to be going through something in life, güey, que you're not gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying, güey?
Yeah.
What happens, güey? He starts going to these places called the juke shops. Or the jukebox, I think. It was called something like that.
The jukebox.
Yeah, güey, donde se juntaban, güey, gente que eran African Americans, negritos, güey, y oían blues, güey.
Yeah.
Tocaban blues. Y en el tiempo, güey, había un artista, güey, no me sé el nombre del güey. He was like the it guy. The it guy in the jukebox. Like, era el que ese güey era el bueno, güey.
Yeah.
Y la historia dice, güey, that Robert Johnson gets to this place where that musician's at.
Yeah.
And he goes on stage when they're on break, güey. And he gets one of his guitars, güey. He starts playing it, güey. Y en el crowd, güey, se oye gente que dice, hey, tell him to cut it off, like he's gonna kill us. Y que no sé qué, güey. And people start talking, and the artist, güey, comes at him and tells him, hey, give me the guitar. Que le dicen, hey, salte de aquí, vete por otro lado, like you don't belong here. Dicen, güey, que cuando se va, there's like people that claim this, güey.
Okay.
Que donde se va saliendo, voltea, güey, y le dice a la gente, you're all gonna regret this. Y se va, güey. From there, güey, Robert Johnson gets lost for a year, güey. Now imagine this, way. A year later, way.
Yeah.
A whole year passes by.
Okay.
And there's people in the town, way, that they were there the day that this happened, way.
Yeah.
So the juke joint
Yeah,
where they would play music. They're hosting like a dance night, whatever. They had musicians. They had a party. Way.
Okay.
And out of nowhere, way the doors open, and here comes Robert Johnson. Way, a year after. Way. Now the place that he visits, way, that famous artist that I told you that he would kind of look up to is actually playing in there. Way.
Yeah.
This is the same man that told them, "Hey, get out of here!" Like he's actually playing in their way. Robert Johnson walks in their way, and they say that everybody stood still way because like it's been a year, and he had this guitar with it. It was like a very nice guitar way.
Okay.
And then when he starts playing way, no way, it was like, god damn, like it was like something that guy that was actually the artist, that even he would say that the riffs, which is like the way you play the guitar.
Yes.
He was doing things that he couldn't do. Way. And there's people that knew Robert, and they would say that he had like very large hands. Way.
Yeah.
And they said that he was so talented. Way. That listen to this way. When he would play the guitar, way, he could do with these 3 fingers. He could be doing a movement, and at the same time with this finger he can do another movement, and at the same time with the thumb he can do something else. Way. So they say that when he was playing,
man,
way, yes, way, when this guy was playing the guitar, way, it sounded like it wasn't just him. Way. It actually sounded like there was another person like playing with him. So this happens, way, like he walks into the bar thing, way, and now he's playing fucking badass, way. The people are like liking the music, but then the mystery starts.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, he just left for a year, way. No one knew anything about him, way. Anything. Now he comes back, way, and he's like the Mozart, way, a fucking guitar, way. Like es una chingonada este vato ahora, way. Y empieza ese misterio porque, te digo, ya en esos tiempos esa música, way, era el diablo. Blues, it's the devil's music, way. Before Robert Johnson leaves, way, takes this 1 year off, way.
Okay.
His music, way, he would talk about like a girl, way, about love and things like that, nice things, way.
Yeah.
When he comes back, way, he records in total 29 songs, way. Now, there's 29 songs. Some of them didn't even get any airplay or any play till after he died, way.
Okay.
His songs, way, check this out, way. His songs, way, you know where he recorded, like the studio he used to record those songs, way?
Which one?
One was in San Antonio and one was in Dallas, Texas. He
Nice.
recorded here.
I didn't
yes,
know that. I didn't know that.
He recorded here in Texas, way. His 29 songs, they're recorded in Texas, in San Antonio, and in Dallas, way. So, some of the songs, way, que la gente alcanzó a oír que él cantó en ese bar o en presentaciones, because he started doing shows, way. He started getting kind of big, way, like tocaba bien.
Yeah.
People started noticing, way, what he was talking about, way. And he had a lot of that hoodoo that I told you. He would talk a lot about that in his music, way. And there's different songs, way. I have a list, way, donde hay una que se llama Up Jump the Devil, Me and the Devil Blues, Devil Got My Girl, Hellhounds Got My Trade, Come in My Kitchen. Come in My Kitchen, way, in that song, way, there's this lyric, way, where he talks about how he takes away this power from a female, way. It's a sack. He says the sack of elimination. He says something like that. The sack or something, I think. In the hoodoo, way, that's a reference to a power, way, that the woman possesses, way.
Yeah.
The reference, how they break it up, is like he's saying, like, before the woman could get me with this power, but now I have the power, so like I don't depend on on the woman or something like that. Pero a lot of the reference in his music was like voodoo, hoodoo, eran cosas del diablo, way, of the devil, way. So people started to like, okay, if the fucking blues son del diablo y este vato está cantando el diablo, no mames. Luego, güey, es donde empiezan a salir historias, güey, de qué hizo, güey, what happened. Y es donde llegas a los Crossroads, güey. Ahí en Mississippi, güey, hay un lugar, güey, bien famoso, güey, que son estos Crossroads. Es un lugar donde pues topan así las 4 calles. Y es bien famoso por la historia esta, güey, de Robert Johnson, de que dicen que ahí él fue donde hizo el pacto, güey. They say he came to this Crossroads, and story goes, the devil appeared, a man, a demon, whatever you want to call him, appeared, and he kneeled before him, y que Robert Johnson le dio su guitar, y que este señor se la ajustó, güey, toda la guitarra, y al momento que se le entregó, ese era el trato de que si aceptas la guitarra, aceptas darme tu alma. Y se hizo, güey, el trato. Y de ahí, por eso te digo, empieza a pegar muy rápido, güey. Empieza a pegar de una manera muy rápida. O sea, en un año había gente, güey. Hay un documental, güey. No me acuerdo cómo se llama y está en Netflix. Y había una persona del pueblo que él es como que el nieto de un señor que él conoció todo eso. Dice, hay gente, o sea, que decían, en un año no podías aprender eso. Robert Johnson didn't just come back and play better blues than the rest of us. Robert Johnson innovated the blues to another level, güey. They say Robert Johnson connected the blues to like rock and roll, güey. Because you can hear the riffs. Hay unos songs que donde está tocando se oye como una electric guitar, güey.
Yeah.
Muchos piensan que el creador del rock, güey, empezó por Robert Johnson. Güey, I don't know if you ever heard of this group called Led Zeppelin, güey.
Of course, yes.
Pretty famous rock group. Es más, güey, if you ask like someone that loves rock, they'll probably tell you they're like the first rock and roll group, mamaloncísimo. O Robert Plant, güey, is the singer for Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant dice que él oyó lo de Robert Johnson y que él, güey, era, o sea, he was a fucking fan. Que he thinks that the way he sings and the way he writes his music is based mucho en lo que él aprendió de Robert Johnson, oyéndolo años después, güey, because I think they're from like the 60s or 70s. Pero hay muchos artistas bien famosos, güey. There's a lot of artists out there that they actually like have this thing where they say that Robert Johnson is the creator of all of this. So total, güey, we go back to this time, güey. Y dicen eso, ¿sabes que Robert Johnson hizo un pacto, güey? Robert Johnson, ya empieza la gente del pueblo a hablar, güey. Güey, ¿sabes que está hablando del diablo, güey? Las canciones dicen cosas del diablo. Güey hizo un pacto con el diablo. Empiezan años después, güey, dicen que empieza a envolverse mucho con el alcohol, güey, las mujeres. Like, he starts shifting, güey, en menos de un año, güey. Like, he starts shifting super bad, güey. Y creen que eso es donde ya está como que se le está pasando algo, güey. Dicen que se escondía, güey, que no salía con la gente, güey. Like, his life changed super fast, güey. The fucked up part about all this, his music makes so much noise, güey, that this man in a like a big town, let's say like Chicago, they're gonna do this like event, güey, de rock, de groups, de blues, de diferente gente famosa, güey.
Yeah.
And he hears this music, güey, and he's like, hey, go get me Robert Johnson. I want Robert Johnson to come out in this show. Story goes, güey, they go looking for him, and that's when they found out that he died, güey. Nadie sabía, no one knew that he had passed away already, güey. There was no evidence, güey.
No, damn.
De repente se volvió a desaparecer él, güey, y falleció, güey, nadie se dio cuenta. Se dan cuenta que él está muerto, güey, that he's passed away. Vienen para atrás, le dicen a este señor, el que va a hacer el show en Chicago, lo que pasó. Y el señor, pues, chingado, like, he wanted Robert Johnson, right? This is a story that's out there, güey. They said that in the event, güey, the man comes out with one of those, what do you call it, like a record player?
Yeah, a record player.
And he plays, güey, Robert Johnson's music, güey.
Yeah.
Dice que automatically, güey, que la gente que estaba sentada era gente, pues, de todo color, güey, o sea, ahí, que todos empezaron a bailar, güey, like, everybody, like, dicen que de ahí, güey, fue donde pegó más Robert Johnson que cuando estaba vivo, güey. No, él te digo, él murió a los 27, he died he was young, güey.
Yeah.
So that's why they say he belonged to the 27 Club. He made a pact with the devil, eso es lo que dicen. Hay gente que también dicen que tenía un mentor, güey, que el mentor lo enseñó. Y este mentor dicen que lo enseñaba en un panteón, güey, that he would take him to the graveyard, güey.
Yeah.
And he would teach him there because supposedly in the graveyard or at night, the ghosts come out and they help you. Y hay gente, güey, que dicen que lo veían practicar, güey, en un panteón. No saben si era con el mentor o si es por parte del pacto que hizo con el diablo, güey, o lo que él hizo, güey. But I mean, Robert Johnson's story, güey, that's like a story que chingo de gente in the music industry know about that. There's a movie called The Crossroads, I think.
Yeah.
With the kid from the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And they speak about that, about Robert Johnson, about the pack, about the Hellhounds. Now, this is the thing, though. So Robert Johnson mentions Hellhounds on My Trade, something like that, right?
Yes, he does.
A lot of people think, güey, de que Hellhounds are automatically son los perros del diablo, the demon dogs, right? That they're going to get his soul. But there's this guy that's saying, well, it's because you guys gotta understand. In the time they were living, güey, they would get lynched automatically by the white folks, by the members of the KKK. ¿Sabes cómo los cazaban, güey?
Using hounds.
They would use hounds, yes, güey. So they would call the hounds hellhounds, güey. Esos hounds, güey, los buscaban, los hallaban, they start barking, y eran estos vatos, los pescaban y los colgaban, güey. Hay una canción donde él menciona algo de un powder, güey. se cree, güey, que ese padre lo menciona porque cuando él estuvo chico y su papá no anduvo huyendo de esta gente que lo quería lynch, dicen que ese padre lo echabas en las casas y, like, the hounds, they couldn't, like, tolerate it or something, que se le sacaban la vuelta. Pero it's like a mystery, güey, that's out there. Like, you know, they're never gonna know qué fue lo que pasó, güey, how he got that good, güey. Hasta la fecha, digo, people talk about this, güey. And if it felt perfect, güey, to talk about it today, since, you know, we were gonna talk about the Crossroads deal, güey. Making the deal at the Crossroads, güey.
Yeah.
Because I think this is, like, a very famous topic, güey.
No, yes. Dude, with that or the Robert Johnson, dude?
Yeah.
From what I heard, dude, was from what I read,
yeah.
Of course, because I didn't hear any of it. But from what I read, he was in the Crossroads playing the guitar, and a person appeared to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy grabbed the guitar, tunes it, and
Yeah.
starts playing it in front of him. And then gives it back to him, and that was the contract that
That's
he
the
made.
deal, güey.
Yes, that was the deal that he
The
made.
deal of San Bernardo. ¿Cómo se llama, güey? El Ghost Rider, güey. Remember? The deal of San Bernardo. Bernardo.
The deal of San Bernardo, what are you talking about?
Es que en Ghost Rider.
El pacto de Samber, así.
El pacto de la Samber. Vas a tener que estar en la Samber toda tu vida, güey. Wait, let's think about this now. Aquí en Laredo, güey, ¿dónde podías hacer el pacto, güey? Like, where do you think, güey, you would go to do, like, a pact with the
devil?
I didn't want to say the devil, but okay, you said it. ¿En dónde fue? ¿Aquí en los Cuatro Vientos o en dónde, güey?
Well, tengo un conocido that said that he had knowledge of...
El dueño de Taco Palenque, yo sabía bien, güey.
Sí, güey. No, he had knowledge of some paranormal activity in the campus of el college.
Oh, really? In the old LCC?
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch is haunted, güey. I'm sorry for
Get-
saying that, but that place is haunted, güey.
Get right there. You'd be able to make it a pack because supposedly some doors open there.
Yeah.
That something comes
Pues
out.
es que, like, if you think about it, güey, Laredo, Texas, güey, it was established in the 1600s, I believe. 1700s. That part of Laredo, güey, donde está ese colegio, that's like the first part donde había vida, güey, de cuenta, güey. Todo ese lado, güey, es el lado viejo de Laredo, güey. So, yes, güey, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, something would be able to happen out there, güey. ¿Qué te iba a decir? Pero imagínate aquí en Laredo. Es que se supone que eso puede pasar en any four ways, right?
Yeah.
Tiene que ser un four-way, o sea, tiene
Sí,
que
güey.
ser el crossroad.
Ahí es Samber y Saunders, así.
And somebody is Scott.
Somebody's got...
Con razón, siempre que paso por
Ay,
fíjate,
pero-
te voy a decir algo, güey. Siempre que paso por San Berisco, güey, siempre veo una muchacha en una banca en las noches, estará esperando que llegue alguien, pase un pacto, qué pedo, güey.
Un tipo de pacto, sí.
No, güey.
Algo así.
Eso es lo que están esperando esas mujeres,
Le va a
hacen un
sacar,
pacto, güey.
le va a sacar la vida
Le va
por
a
el
quitar
pipote.
Oye, güey, pero hablando de esto de los pactos, güey.
Yeah.
Making a pact with the devil, güey.
Yes.
Going to the crossroads, güey.
Yes.
To the real crossroads. Talk to us about your man over there, güey.
Well,
And I say man because I don't remember the name.
Do
Do you see how I played it super smooth, right?
I see what you're doing.
Gosh.
I was about to be like, I don't know about my man, you know. I don't
Yeah, this show is going. Woo.
No, boy, look.
Se está cayendo este programa.
no.
René, se está cayendo este programa. We need to do something better for season 4.
No, but
Nomás se ríe, güey.
conversation is key, man. You see this,
Yeah.
a little bit of comedy is always good for everything.
Oh, yes, wait, it sells.
Now,
Now, we're not trying to sell anything to you guys, but
of course.
If
But
you
if you want to
wanna-
buy it,
if
it'll be
you-
$9.95, man.
if you want to donate some money to the cause, I mean, we can make this shit look way better.
Yo, well, smoke machines, guys.
Smoke machines, yeah.
Nah.
2023 smoke
Yo,
machines.
you see, though. Back to the topic, man.
Yeah, let's go to the man.
Yes.
What's his
No.
name? Just say the name.
His name will be Mephistopheles.
I was thinking Morpheus, way like the one from the Matrix, but it's what?
Mephistopheles.
Memphis. Does he have a short name?
Yeah, his name is Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Also known as Mephisto.
Mhm.
Yes. And this story is a story of Mephisto and a man by the name of Faustus.
Okay.
Okay. Faustus was a man with many troubles, man. And one day he decides to try to make a deal.
Okay.
He tries to cut deals with many demons, but no demon ever appears. So there's a point where he gets where he's at a brink of complete corruption, and he's trying to find this demon to make these deals with.
He's agitated as fuck.
Yes, sir. He just wants to make a better life for himself,
Uh-huh.
and the only way he knows of it is to do that. So one day, this demon appears. This being, I would say, because Mephisto would be known as the king of the Crossroads demons.
Okay.
So this being appears by the name of Mephisto and speaks to Faustus. Faustus then tells him that he would like to make a deal. Mephisto tells Faustus that he wouldn't mind making the deal with him, but there are things that he should be, warned of. Yes, aware.
Nice.
He then explains to him about his own personal hell and his torture in hell.
Okay.
And tells him that it's not good to make deals with the devil. Faustus ignores this completely, man, and decides to tell, Mephisto that he would like for Mephisto to be his slave for 24 years. After that, the devil can have his soul.
Wow.
Now, Mephisto, again, warns Faustus about what he's about to do and tells him, now, a deal with the devil, a pact with the devil, is not something to take lightly. This is something you will regret. For 24 years, Mephisto then travels around with Faustus, makes him rich, gets him all the beautiful women in the world that he would like. And Faustus is pleased with these things. As well, Mephisto takes Faustus on adventures. Faust is a man that wants knowledge. So he is shown things from the past. And literally things from the past, as in Mephisto is time traveling.
With him?
With Faustus.
Wow.
So when you spoke about people disappearing because of these demons and stuff like that, what if it's instances like that?
Yeah.
Because Faustus and Mephisto time traveled.
They were traveling.
He also flew Faustus into the sky, to the stars.
Damn.
So he can see at least a bit of knowledge for what creation really is.
Yeah.
Faustus is quite, at all with all this, dude. It was amazing. He then tends to, tell Mephisto that Mephisto is one of the best things that has ever happened to him. And that there are as many souls on earth as there are stars in the sky. Throughout the whole time, even though Faustus is happy and always thanking Mephisto for the things that are going on, Mephisto always reminds Faustus
of the mistake.
That these 24 years you will direly regret when you're in hell.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why Mephisto says that is because the souls that go with Mephisto, the deals made to Mephisto, don't go to the devil. They belong to Mephisto. And what Mephisto does is that Mephisto drives them mad. Completely insane. The brink of madness. He toys with these souls and plays with the people. Mephisto is a very smart, cunning being. And as I said a while ago, he's not one to go out there searching for anybody to corrupt. He's out there looking for those who are at the brink of corruption.
That they're going to do it either way.
Yes,
basically.
sir. And unfortunately, se topa hacia Faustus. After the time comes, bro, Faustus' time runs out. Mephisto then grabs Faustus and drags him to the third layer of hell, where Mephisto resides, dude. That is the deal that Faustus made with Mephisto. His soul now belongs in hell for eternity. Now, Mephisto is known for many, many things, bro, and many, many deals, bro. But one of the most known is that one with Faust.
That's like one of the main deals that...
Yes.
Es que ponte a pensar, güey, 24 years, güey, dices, nah, es chingo de tiempo.
Dude.
But that shit goes fast by.
Dude,
like, it goes fast.
24 years of nothing but riches and all your wishes ever coming true, because Mephisto's power is
Unlimited.
Completely unlimited,
Yeah.
bro. He can grant any single thing you want, and everything you ever ask for, he will give it to you.
Yeah.
Everything, dude. So if you want to have 3 heads, fly, and have wings, dude, he will do that to you, dude.
It's because that's the thing, though. You see, you get those 24 years.
Yeah.
Right? But now you got to live all eternity, way. Okay, we don't know how much eternity is in reality, way.
It's just forever.
So it's forever, basically.
Think about it like this. If a day for God would be 1,000 years for us, imagine that multiplied by like 10 in hell.
No, we fucked that way.
Where a day for us is like 10 years for them.
Es que, way.
Or 1,000 years.
Unfortunately, way, I always felt that the people who create this type of bargains or deals, way, are people that aren't using their head right way at the moment. I feel they're mainly they mainly go by an action.
Yeah.
Como que loose cannon, them out. But like, como que sí, I'm just gonna do it. They don't sit around to think of the process, way. Like, si me entiendes, como dices tú, way. Like, this guy got 24 years. I'm used to always hearing, 10, 15 years. I told you. Imagínate, güey, 10 years, 15 years. Es más, let's do this, güey, 30 years, güey. Y te puedes estar yendo con ganas, güey, for 30 years, güey. All the money que tú querías, güey. Mujeres, güey, aventuras, güey, viajar, güey, irte al pasado. O sea, hacer todo esto, güey. Pero por toda eternidad, güey, por vida, por siempre, güey, por siempre. Todos los días te van a torturar, güey.
Dude.
Y esos días no duran 24 horas, güey,
No,
con lo que
dude.
yo tengo entendido, güey.
Just imagine it like that.
Yes,
like a day for us is 1,000 years for him.
And I tell you because I based a lot of my shit, güey, on Supernatural, güey, the show. And there's episodes, güey, where they send Dean, güey, one of the characters, for those that don't know, to hell, güey.
Yeah.
And for a fucking day, güey, lo están unskinning, güey. Le están quitando la skin, güey. Le están poniendo hooks, güey. Like, fucking, ¿te acuerdas de esta movie? ¿Cómo se llama? Hellraiser.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Hellraiser, güey. And their 24 hours were something like half a day, güey, or some shit like that. So se sentía como que a la verga, era para siempre.
No, bro,
No hay un placer en el mundo, güey.
Dean spent 40 years in hell.
Yes, güey, it was something like, it was something
Yes.
crazy like that.
Yes.
Okay, it was like 12 months up here, but in reality it was like 40 years in there, some shit like that,
Yeah.
right? Pero no hay, güey, no hay un placer en el mundo, yo. There's no pleasure out there for me, güey.
That would be worth
That would be worth 10 years away. Oh, that shit, güey. 10 years, güey.
No, dude.
Or a fucking year, güey.
It's because there's some people, like, you know how I was telling you earlier about the demon Dune?
Yes.
Dune is also a demon that does deals.
Okay.
Now, Dune is a businessman, pretty much.
Okay.
When you make deals with Dune, it's to make your business flourish.
You're talking about Wall Street right now.
You're talking about Wall Street,
Okay.
pretty much, bro.
Yes.
It's to make all of your business
I
flourish.
caught your riff right there.
Yes,
I
right.
just, boom, Wall Street.
Now, when Dune's done with you, and like I had told you earlier, Dune's not one to take anything lightly. He doesn't like anybody. He doesn't like making deals or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he'll keep his word on his deals because he still wants that soul of yours. The soul's a very precious thing. So these demons make those pacts. And what Dune does is that Dune actually makes things flow for you. He's very savvy, a very smart, sharp being.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable of everything, and a very good politician as well. And Dude is a businessman that will help you grow, help your business grow. He'll make you the money that you want for the fantasies that you need, man.
That's because you're talking about greed, way, and
Yeah.
there's demons for greed and for all this. Because hay gente que quiere dinero, güey. Hay gente que quiere mujeres. Hay gente que quiere poder, güey.
Yeah, so these deals can come for any form, bro, any form, and many deals come from any demon.
My
bro.
question is this, though. This is my ultimate question on all of this, way.
Yeah.
That a lot of the things we talk about here in Beyond the Darkness. So I found out this way. This is what I've come up to for this 3 seasons that we have done, güey. He caído en esto, güey. Pienso que lo más grande que uno puede pagar, güey, en este mundo, lo más valioso, güey, no es dinero, no es la tierra, güey, no es nada de esto. Y siento como que lo más valioso de esto es el alma, güey.
Claro.
I feel like the soul is like the most, like, how do you call it, güey? The most desirable thing, güey, que existe, güey. It's our soul, güey.
Okay.
Why, güey? Because if we jump to the witches, güey, they're collecting souls out there. And some of these witches, the tale says that they collect the souls to what? To give to their demons.
Yes.
¿Sí me entiendes? O sea, el negociante de los almas es el diablo, güey.
Sí.
Y tiene
boy.
chingo de malas cosas, güey, trabajando en conseguir almas, güey.
Man, that's why when we talk about deals, man, and I was telling you a while ago about all these celebrities and all those rituals that they do on TV and everything like that, bro. The Travis Scott concert, bro.
I saw that.
That was an actual ritual, dude.
Yeah.
Those were souls being given away. Those were souls being given to the devil.
I was waiting for that one. Yeah.
That was a part of a pact.
So I heard that one, güey. I fíjate. You'll say that, oh, you're being a conspiracist or whatever, pero
no, it's the
reality. It all makes sense, güey.
It's the reality of it, dude.
Look at it this way, güey. You see on the show, güey, how it was set up, güey.
Yes.
There's a lot of symbolism, I think you call it.
Completely, bro. The portal, the hell right there, dude.
And then you get people dying, güey. And I mean, they made a big show about it when it happened, but have you heard anything about it lately?
No.
No, güey, ya. Eso ya pasó, güey. Y hay noticias nuevas, güey. ¿Sí me entiendes?
It's because the media doesn't want you to know about those things. Dude, many concerts that they do have a lot of those symbolisms, bro, because they're doing rituals, man.
Do you remember that famous Beyonce one for the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Where she came out with this outfit with kind of like algo de un chivo, no sé qué chingados era. Y que dicen que varios de sus hand gestures y hasta su outfit, el outfit de hecho, güey, era un demonio, significaba un tipo de demonio que existe en este mundo Illuminati, como le quieras llamar, güey. Ándale, ya.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, güey, like, we've been seeing these images, güey, on TV, pero como decimos, güey, hay gente que no está informada, o sabe, pero como decimos, you just don't want to believe it. But it's crazy because it's out there, güey.
There's people with their eyes very closed, bro, who are very, like, misinformed about all these things, bro.
Por eso, when we talk about the pact with the devil, the deal in the Crossroads, güey, ya no sabes quién es quién, güey.
No.
Why? Because now there could be celebrities, güey, que tenían un pacto, güey. O sea, I don't even want to go to this, level, pero imagínate como si un día saliera de que Selena, güey. Selena tenía un pacto, güey. O sea, un artista que nosotros, güey, nos tenemos
well,
aquí,
supposedly there's rumor, there's this talk.
Okay.
Like Selena would be in hell right now, dude.
Really?
Yes. He gets supposedly every time somebody plays her music, she burns or some stuff like that.
Why was that, güey?
I don't know, man. I'm guessing that they also believe that there was a pact
like
between Selena
es
and
que
the
no
devil.
sabes, güey. Tú puedes culpar a una persona, pero luego vuelves a lo mismo, güey. What if that person was possessed, güey? Like the manager. Not the manager, the lady that shot her, Yolanda Saldívar, right?
Yeah.
What if this lady was just possessed, güey, at the moment? O sea, son injusticias que uno no sabe, güey.
What if he wasn't possessed? What if she knew what was in Selena and wanted to get rid of it?
Ándale, güey. O sea, exactly, algo así, güey. Last episode, we talked about the Warrens, right?
Yeah.
And there's this famous case about the devil made me do it, about this young man, güey, that murdered someone, and he wakes up, walking on the side of the road full of blood, and he doesn't even know what happened, güey. And when he goes to trial, he's blaming that he was possessed, and pues no le creen. So basically, the mystery behind that is like, pues que si hay gente, güey, que ha hecho un crimen, güey. They've killed someone based on them being possessed. Now, what you're saying, fíjate lo de Selena, I never thought of it like that, güey. What if she was killing Selena because she was possessed? That's this way.
Because you would.
I'm not gonna think of it like that because I love Selena.
Because mira, boy, you can never know like this. Pacts with the devil aren't made like if they sit down, you guys talk, there's a lawyer present and shit like that, double check the paperwork. That's not made like that.
No.
The one with Robert Johnson, the pact was made by a being coming out, grabbing his guitar, tuning it, playing it, and giving it back to him.
That was
the moment he accepted the guitar back,
that was
the pact was signed. So with Selena, it could have happened anywhere like that as well, dude. If it did, because I wouldn't know. But if it did, it could have happened anywhere like that where somebody might have bumped into her, given her a rose, because a rose is the last image you see when she dies, it falls off her hand.
Yeah.
Or giving her a microphone or something like that to where she becomes a singer that she is. And then the end of the pack would end up being where Yolanda ends up going mad with the things going around Selena.
Yeah.
And then Yolanda...
Because there was, fíjate, now that we get a little bit into it, when that happened, there was a lot of mysteries behind the whole case.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the news, and I was in shock. I was like a fucking third grader, or second grade, I don't remember.
And
but
you remember seeing the news.
I saw the news,
Yeah.
And that same night, I remember seeing the live, where Yolanda Saldívar was inside the truck, and you can tell in her face, she's like scared, like what just happened, kind of, Y luego, when she was in jail, she keeps on talking about cuando yo esté libre voy a decir la verdad. Like she's been saying for the past 10 years or 20 years, I don't know how long it has been, that when she's free, she's going to say the truth, hay un video del papá de Selena que dice, que cuando esa mujer salga, no se le haría curioso si alguien la mata. Así dice él, He says that in an interview. This lady over here is stating that when she's free, that she's going to say something. What is she going to say? We don't know,
The truth of the family? The father probably...
Algo así,
The father probably...
Un misterio.
The father's probably the one that made the pact for Selena's life as long as she becomes famous.
A deal? I don't know, What can it be, Pero we go back to, the pack with the devils, güey. The deals. I'm pretty sure, como decimos, güey, que ahí no nomás musicians or actors, politicians, güey.
Oh, yes, dude. What do you think? Look, everybody...
Like that guy you just spoke of. Not that guy. That demon. What was it called?
Which one?
The one that negotiated? Yeah, that one.
Dune.
That's the one that I'm pretty sure it's probably involved with, like, a politician and someone in business, güey.
Dude. The thing is, look, every one of these politicians or anything like that is already doing ritualistic things.
Yeah.
When it comes to going to Bohemian Grove, to these meetings, to all those things like that they actually... Dude, they really do these things.
They do them, güey, yeah.
They really do these things.
Sí existe este pedo.
When they're doing these things, they're already fulfilling a part of the pact that they have already done, bro.
Yeah.
So when I spoke about Travis Scott, it's not like Travis Scott, the souls are being given and everything. I'm happy. No. His pact involves him giving souls to the
return,
devil.
Yeah.
So that concert was him getting those souls to feed them to whoever he was.
It was like a sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was, güey. Like, if you look at it that way. Y es que, güey, está bien cabrón porque he can come out and say, why are people talking all this shit? I'm like, but chingado, güey. Maybe it is all the fucking, like, pictures you have, like, all these images where you're literally telling everyone, this is the portal to hell, all this, güey.
Yeah, not only that, he has those pictures, images, bro, during the concert.
And this is my thing.
The song where people started dying, having convulsions and dying and shit like that, they were being possessed and killed,
But why, though?
Why
do that, though?
His song was "You're Dead."
Yeah.
That's literally all I heard him singing. You're dead, you're dead, and people dying in his concert.
That's pretty fucked up,
dude. He was giving the souls away.
When I say why do that, I mean, like, you're a rapper, güey. Back in the day, this is how I would see rappers, güey. Yo siempre he dicho, güey, and I'll keep my word, güey. I've always said that the best rappers are black people, güey. Because I've always felt that rap, güey, is a big influence in their culture, güey.
Okay.
¿Sí me entiendes? Uno como mexicano or a white person, yes, güey, you can rap and you can be very good at it. But there's going to be something missing, güey, always, because you really didn't live or had the history of having that type of culture in your race. You know what I mean, güey?
Yeah.
So it's like Eminem, güey. Yes, wait, to me, he's one of the best rappers, and he's white. But again, I mean, Eminem is good because why? Because he rhymes a lot of things. Way he's like a fucking hard worker. Where I've read that he fucking reads dictionaries and all this shit. Way.
Well, supposedly he made a deal as well. His pact. And
that could actually be like, you can call that one way. Like, God damn it, like, no, I'm not saying because he's white. Way it's just the way he fucking blew out. Way like,
no, dude, his pact. What he gave out was, supposedly it was his best friend, Proof.
Do you think that was the pack, way?
The thing is, I wasn't there to know.
To tell you exactly how it went down.
Yeah. All I can say is that people's belief is that he made a deal with the devil, and the soul that he fed to the devil
was his best
was
friend.
Proof's. There's other people as well.
But look, going back to the Travis Scott, I say rap is, your main thing about rap is usually your culture, way. Where you were raised, how you were raised, problems in society, all this shit that goes down in your culture, way. Why the fuck have demonic shit in your concert, way? Like, why? You were fucking raised around demons that we know of, but why we go to that extent where in your concert, way?
Dude,
you got the fucking gate. Like, I go back to like my rappers, right? Like Tupac, Biggie, and all this rap. You wouldn't see this shit.
No, the thing is, dude, back then, rappers would actually be famous for their rap, for their flow, bro, for the lyrics and everything they were saying. With nowadays, it's all business, bro.
Yeah.
Everything hit business way.
Everything.
So
you
all
think
these
the Kardashians are in it?
Of course they are, dude.
Everyone, right? Everyone is in fucking.
Look,
I feel like the only one that kind
this,
of got back way is Kanye way.
I'm gonna tell you this way, the Kanye way. I'm gonna tell you this way.
Tell me.
There is no way in this world you are going to be famous or rich without somebody influencing either you or getting something from you. Nobody. You can be a rich entrepreneur and never be making deals or contracts like that. You're just rich for you, your family, whatever. But the moment you're in Hollywood, the moment you're involved with all these other things and businesses like that and everything, you're making those contracts.
You think the demons are like the record labels? También?
Yes.
Can it be that way?
Any contract they sign, dude, They sign a literal paper contract.
Yeah, they do.
That turns them into
Slaves, basically.
slaves
Yeah.
to that company.
It
And
is.
then they make all this music for that company.
Yeah.
And that company does all these things. That company, that same company is the one that creates the music videos. They creates the imagery that's placed right there. They create all
They
those things.
decide all
for
these
you.
things, right?
They decide everything, not the rapper. Now the rapper is just a business thing. This is just an item right here.
He's
This
a
is the
puppet.
image.
Wait, he's a puppet.
This is the image of what we're doing. And he's the image of what we're going to be using for all of this bullshit. And then they do all of their shit.
Es que, wait, I feel that we've gone so far left, way, or so far right, whatever side you want to say, way. Lil Nas X, way. This rapper that came out with shoes, way, that had demonic signs, way, and actual blood, way. Vuelvo a lo mismo, way. Like, just why, way? Why, way? O sea, sometimes I feel like these other todos estos, way, they're signs, way. They're signs of something, way.
Yeah, but
And we just like
the thing is, they are being used to influence the youth.
yeah.
They have all these symbolisms. They use all that because they don't even know what those things mean, dude. But the ones that are influencing them, the ones that came before them and before those and before those, the government, or however you want to see it, this entity that's above us at the
Yeah.
moment, has been trying to manipulate us from a long time ago. The moment they created that box, which is a television, MK Ultra, read about it. The moment they created that is when they started manipulating everybody's mind.
Way, yeah.
And that's where we've become what we are now. That's where we have been dumbed down. We are all literally praising each other for doing stupid stuff on television, on TikTok, on whatever. We're praising all these stupid ass people, bro, that literally contribute nothing to us growing as people or anything like that, man. But because of the influence that we have been given for a long time. And that is why these rappers nowadays have all these symbolisms and do all these things without the complete knowledge of what they're actually getting into, but what they're being told to do.
Eso también, güey. I feel like a lot of these rappers, or not just rappers, right, but, you know, artists or whoever, they fall into this type of agreements or deals porque lo que hablamos, güey. Fíjate, and now piecing things together, güey. What's one thing, güey, que back in our day, güey, well, not even back in the day, even right now, güey. What's one thing, güey, that almost all rappers, güey, and not just rappers, maybe like even rock and rollers had in common, güey?
But
Let me see if you can guess this one, way. And for reals, way, I think maybe like 80 to 90% have this in common, way.
what would it be?
They were all in the brink, way, of fucking losing it. They didn't have anything.
Well, corruption, yeah.
They were all, way, ya estaban para darlas, way. Y de repente todos pegan, way.
When it comes to rock stars, bro, rock stars sing about their deals
Yes,
with the devil.
güey, yes.
Rock stars tell you about it, man.
Robert
And
Johnson
that-
te lo decía, güey.
Oh, it's not
I was
just-
dancing
it's-
with the devil.
It's
Like,
not just him, bro.
see,
There's a lot of...
yes, right?
Dude, there's even rappers, like, have you heard of Immortal Technique? The song Dance with the Devil?
Never.
In the song Dance with the Devil, he's telling you about pretty much deals with the devil.
Okay.
Not how they're made or how they work. But he tells you that a dance with the devil, which is a deal with the devil, could last you forever, dude. And a deal with the devil could be anywhere between you actually making a deal to just starting to fall into sin and all this action of all this bad negativity and everything. Even that can be a simple contract, bro.
Yeah, because they would talk about it with a lot of like famous. Because you know how in the 80s it was mainly rock groups, güey.
Yeah,
Lo que mandaba eran los rock groups.
yeah.
Y si hay muchos grupos, fíjate, güey, si te pones, hay muchos grupos, güey. They have their love songs, but they almost all have a song where they mention the devil. In a way. ¿Sí me entiendes? Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
Shout Out the Devil from Van Halen. So siempre había algo que, o sea, y dices tú, pero ¿por qué el diablo, güey? ¿Qué tiene que ver el diablo con la música? Dices, a lo mejor lo que influencia las cosas malas. I don't know, a representative of a negative thing, güey. But still, güey, you're mentioning it. Le estás dando como poder, güey.
You think, see, when it comes to the devil and when it comes to these music, the reason why the devil is mostly influencing music is because the devil was known to be the greatest musician in heaven. So the devil comes out here making deals with musicians, bro. Makes them some of the greatest musicians on earth. And that's how they make the pacts with the devil. That's why they sing about the devil. Because they're actually singing about the actual being who is made as, who is known as the greatest musician.
Wait,
in the heavens.
I actually didn't have an idea of this, way. So
You
the
didn't
devil,
know that?
no, way. The devil was the greatest musician in heaven.
Yes. The devil was the greatest musician in heaven.
Because I feel like there's a big influence to, anything from the devil to things, to different kinds of music, from pop to rock to rap.
To everything,
everything,
dude. Look, the devil, Samyaza, Azazel, all these archangels that came down from the sky,
yes,
taught us every single thing that we do now.
And this is how the deals were at the crossroads.
Yes.
This is why all this happens.
Yes.
Wow,
man, it's a very crazy thing out there, and unfortunately, we don't know the exact truth of what is going on, dude.
Yes,
we're just told things.
We have the idea of how long it has been going on for.
Yeah,
but we don't have the idea of if it's if it's still going on. I'm pretty sure it's still going on.
Yeah, of course it's still going on.
Every day there's a soul out there just looking for something.
Yeah,
and there's always someone looking for a soul.
Yes, sir.
So this is something that's never gonna end. Damn,
no, dude,
it's deep.
No, it's because when it comes to Crossroads, look, when you told me about the episode being about Robert Johnson,
yes,
I was good with it, but let's talk about Robert Johnson, all this the information and stuff like that. But when you told me that you wanted to revolve it around Crossroads,
yeah,
man, my mind jumped from Crossroads. Like it was like Robert Johnson is just a piece of what can be happening.
A stone on the pathway of the Crossroads.
Like Crossroads,
because that's what I knew. Like I had this, not just a feeling, but I knew that when you talk about like a deal at the Crossroads, it's something very big in our history, güey.
Yes, dude.
Es algo que mucha gente no sabe, güey. Pero hasta en los ranchos, güey, los viejitos, los mexicanos, mis abuelos, ¿verdad? Nunca sabes, o sea, pudo haber tratos en los ranchos con los rancheros y mamás de esas por propiedades y todo esto, o sea, te digo, no involucra nomás, güey, la música o lo artístico.
No,
nos involucra a todos, güey.
It's everything, man.
O sea, we can be sitting right now, me and you here, because one of our ancestors actually made us a deal or something to put us in the place that we're actually sitting at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's something super deep, güey.
Dude, it's literally nothing that can cause you to create a deal. Como te digo, the earliest deal I know of would be the ones of Jesus Christ and the devil.
Yeah.
Where the devil is trying to promise Christ the kingdom, all of the earth as his kingdom, as long as he, bows to him, steps down from God and bows to him. That is a deal right there, bro.
That's like the
first
deal. Because
at first he offers him the land,
control
over everything on the land, and then control over everything he can see.
Yeah.
All the land he can see everything, and then dominion as a king over everything on that earth.
That's a deal,
dude. He's offering him deals, and Christ is a being that is known to be pure, sinless, and everything, dude. So you don't even have to be at a brink of corruption, so the devil can come and offer you deals. Because think about it, who would the devil want more? The guy who's at the brink of corruption, that any demon can just go and make a deal with him,
or a pure soul,
or the pure soul that
Fíjate, it's because there's two ways to that. Because in my understanding, history says that demons look for pure souls because the purest are the sweetest. But at the same time, there's sayings that demons look for those corrupted souls because they know those souls are gonna be willing to do it.
Yes,
they're never gonna break for the devil. They're gonna aficionados.
Yeah,
and a pure soul, they're saying that he can still get out of hell by God, reaching to them, because they can be getting tortured every day, and if they're asked, who is your God, they can still say God, because they know either way they're going to get tortured, right?
Yeah.
And they can actually be saved. That's what I would, kind of know. And one of these souls, que ya están en su brink, es como que, ellos se van entregar, like, ¿sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like no soul is safe.
No, we just...
You know what I'm saying? Like, temptation is a motherfucker.
in the world that we live in now, unfortunately, dude, look, something very interesting, man, and you should read about it or listen to it on YouTube, bro.
Okay.
King Solomon.
Okay.
The story goes that he is given a ring by Archangel Michael. And that ring is to be used to control demons, to make them do your bidding. So King Solomon goes around fighting these demons. or even hunting them down pretty much to stop them. Ask them who they are, what their purpose is, what they do, and what angel or archangel makes them cower.
Okay.
And then he makes them start helping him build the temple. Dude, in there is where he meets Mephistopheles. He speaks about the deals. He meets Azazel. He meets all these other demons, Beelzebub and everybody, and tells you about them, who they are and who they fear. Even these 27 demons that come up to him. And he speaks about all that. You should read about that, or you should listen to it.
I'm going to read about it.
It's very interesting. When it comes to many things in this earth, or many things that it comes like the deals, especially this time, the reason why I was so excited about it is because I like things like that.
Yeah.
Demonology is not something that I would be checking up on all the time, but it's a bit interesting because if you have enough knowledge of these demons in the form of they're real, they're in this book, and they're like this, they're like that, then that means that they've been able to actually study these demons.
There's records on them, right?
So if they're real, then that means that this side over here is real as well. So archangels and angels and all these beings are real as well.
Well, I'm going to tell you something I told my grandma, a couple of days ago. We're watching the news, y me dice, ay, dijo, este mundo ya está bien feo, dijo. Se está poniendo muy feo, y esto y lo otro, me dice ella, ¿verdad? And I didn't laugh, güey. I just kind of smirked, and I looked at her and I told her, dije, abuela, este mundo siempre ha estado feo. Dije, lo malo que está pasando ahorita siempre ha estado pasando.
Yeah.
Le dije, hace 100 años esto existía. El mal siempre ha existido, güey.
Yeah.
No hay una parte, o sea, lo que nosotros tenemos más o menos de vivencia como humano, güey, donde no ha habido mal, güey. Siempre ha habido guerras, güey, plagas, güey, muerte, o sea, cosas malas, güey. El mundo, güey, no es que se esté poniendo peor, güey. Es que ahora nos estamos dando cuenta, güey, de qué tan culero está, güey. Ese es el pedo, güey. Así lo veo yo.
Dude,
because look, güey.
The thing is, the world's been giving literally circles, bro.
Yeah.
We've been living in this world going in circles and circles and circles, and now realizing that we're just going in circles because these things happened in the past, bro. Mm-hmm. And these things will happen in the future again.
And they say, güey, history always repeats itself, right? Yo a lo que voy es que, sí, como mi abuela, hay gente que dice, ahorita está bien feo esto, la guerra o la plaga o even the coronavirus, todo esto, güey, pero you go back in time, güey. Güey, la era de pinche Hitler, güey, no era algo bonito, güey.
No.
Míralo, güey, aviéntate. Y un día me aventó un documentario en el History Channel de Hitler, de lo que pasaba, güey. Dices tú, güey, eso sí te lo cuentan ahorita, es inhumano, güey. Like, that's fucking dark shit. Y hay historias de que Hitler, güey, hablaba con brujos, tenía científicos.
Yeah, dude.
He would experiment with his fucking soldiers, güey, with demons and shit. O sea, el mal siempre ha existido, güey. Pero ahora en día, güey, tenemos la ventaja de que ya nos podemos dar cuenta, güey, un poco más. Pero así como nos damos cuenta, güey, yo pienso que hay gente que no quieren ser realistas and they don't want to admit to it.
No, the thing is that there's always going to be skeptics. Mm-hmm. And out there in the world, there's always going to be people that are going to fight against whatever one person says just because they want to fight against it.
The debate. There's always going to be that debate.
There's always going to be that. If people were to just shut up, listen, and actually look at what's going on, television and everything, that literally look, they'll see. Because
they'll find it.
When I sit down and look at TV, bro, I see different things than what most see.
Okay.
You might see, I don't know, but look, it's this cartoon of this and that. And that cartoon, I'm already seeing different things going down, bro.
When we're talking about the symbolism and all this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm already seeing all these different things going on. I'm able to not completely see, but I'm able to tell some things that are wrong, some things that are being shown to us. So, bro, many things in this earth have to be questioned.
I don't know. I don't want to fuck it up, we. But I even think, there's one of the episodes of Bugs Bunny, where he does a deal with what is a demon, which is, I think, I don't know if it's the duck or which other character that looks like has the suit of the demon. Or I don't know if it's Porky Pig or something like that.
Okay.
I believe there's actually one episode like that. Fíjate, los Looney Tunes, Pero lo que dices tú, even cartoons, everything has different symbolisms, güey. Hablamos hoy de los Crossroads, güey, de estos dios que se hacen. Es algo, güey. It goes deep, güey. Se va más allá de la oscuridad de este pedo, güey.
Mucho más allá. Beyond the darkness.
It's beyond the darkness. Pero mira, con esto, güey, we're gonna stop. Hasta aquí vamos a llegar en este episodio, güey.
Yes, sir.
We want to thank everyone, güey, that, saw this episode today. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
thank you
remember
guys.
to follow
Thank you.
us. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe. Y pues chinga, güey, estuvo bueno el episodio, güey.
Yes, sir. It was pretty
The
good,
deal
man.
at the Crossroads, güey. You could have thought you could do that shit, güey.
Well,
It's crazy.
we learn things every day, man.
We live in a crazy world.
Yes, sir.
Pero esto es todo hoy aquí en Beyond the Darkness.
El más allá de la oscuridad.